Hello dear children, how are you all? Hope all of you are fine. So, waiting for the videos. I'm here with the chapter 4. The name of the chapter is The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom. Right? The ashes that made trees bloom. And the writer of this chapter, writer of this story is William Elliot Griffiths. Right? What is the story about? There are old couples. They had a pet dog whose name was Muko. Right? Muko. The story, The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom, written by William Elliot Griffiths. This story is about an honest and a hard-working couple of Japan who lived with their pet dog Muko. The greedy and cruel nature of their neighbors resulted the death of their dog on August 24, 2017. They were having a pet dog whose name was Muko, and because of their neighbors' cruel, greedy natured neighbors, they lost their beloved dog Muko. Right? In the 19th century, Japan, there lived an old couple that I told. Their only companion was a little pet dog named Muko. They loved it as if it was their baby. They gave it pieces of fish and boiled rice to it. Muko also loved its noble master. So, as the couple loved and cared their pet dog Muko, the dog was also very faithful to them. The old man was rice farmer. He worked hard with his pet from dawn till dusk. Muko followed him every day to the field. So he was a farmer, rice farmer, and he worked in the rice field till dawn till dusk, right? And their dog Muko, he followed him to the field every day, right? It did not attack the white heron bird, which used to kill cornworms. It did not attack because the dog was so faithful, so obedient to their master, and the master, the old couple, they were also very kind-hearted. They didn't allow Muko to kill the white heron when they came or used to come in the field to kill worms, right? The farmer was kind to all the living creatures. The farmer was very kind to everyone. One day the dog came running to its master. It motioned him to some place behind. When dog came running to its master, it motioned him to some place behind. The old man followed Muko to the place. When they were walking, they were going towards the field. Muko stopped somewhere and started walking, moving behind the old man. The old man followed Muko to the place. So seeing that the old man followed to the Muko, where it began to scratch. It began to scratch the ground. He moved back and there he started scratching the ground. The old man used his hoe to dig the earth. So see, Muko started scratching. So the old man also started digging the earth with the help of his hoe. You know what is that hoe? Spade, hoe, all these are tools for gardening or farming, right? He found a lot of gold there. The old couple became rich. They bought land, hosted a party to their friends, and gave generously to their poor neighbors. So after digging, they got gold over there and they became very rich. They purchased land also and they hosted party also for their neighbors and all, and as much as possible they distributed, they helped them also. In the same village there lived a wicked old man and his wife. They were unkind to all dogs. They were not like the old couple, they were very unkind to other dogs. When they heard of their neighbor's good luck, they called Muko to their garden and offered it fish. They hoped that Muko would find treasure for them also, but Muko refused to eat any fish. Muko, he was not greedy, so he just refused to eat fish from their neighbor or from the couple. The dog took them to a pine tree in the garden. The greedy old fool danced with joy. He began to dig, but he found only a dead cat in the pit. In a fit of anger, he beat Muko to death. So, he didn't eat the fish offered by them, but he took them near a pine tree in the garden, and foolish greedy couple, they thought this is the time to take the ground and this is the time to get gold like his master. But it was not like that. They started digging and afterwards they find in the pit there was a dead cat, and they became very angry and they beat Muko till death. The owners of Muko mourned for their pet. They put flowers and water on its tomb. That night the spirit of Muko appeared to the old farmer in a dream. It asked him to cut down pine tree over its grave. Make a mortar for rice pastry and a meal for his bean sauce. Soon the old farmer made a hollow place in the tree trunk, so he asked in the dream. Muko advised, instructed, do like this. So the old man cut the tree and there he make a hollow, and there he made that pastry, rice pastry, mortar, okay, a paste of rice and meal for his bean sauce, hollow, and he with his wife made a hammer of wood for pounding rice. So hammer out of wood they made and started pounding that rice. They baked the pastry and suddenly the whole mass changed into gold coins. They made that pastry, that mortar, and when they started burning it, all turned into gold coins. The owner of Muko mourned for their pet. It's okay. They put flowers and water on its tomb, and that night the spirit of Muko appeared to the old farmer in a dream. That is also true. It asked him to cut down the pine tree. He did. Make a mortar for rice pastry and a meal for his bean sauce. Did. Soon the old farmer made a hollow place in the tree trunk. That is also he did. He with his wife made hammer of wood for pounding rice. They baked the pastry, and suddenly the whole must change into gold coins. That is also correct. The jailer's old neighbor noticed bean sauce turning into gold. The old couple became rich even more. So the neighbors also did the same. But their pastry and sauce turned into worms. They destroyed the meal borrowed from the old couple and burned it. They destroyed the meal borrowed from the old couple and burned it. The good old man had another dream. The spirit of their pet dog told him to take the ashes of the meal and spread it on the withered pine trees. He assured him that they would bloom again. Cut the trees and they spoiled the tree, and he said, if you sprinkle or spread the ashes, it will bloom again. So they spoiled the meal, they spoiled the tree, and it will start again blooming when he sprinkled ashes. The wealthy landlord of the village was to pass by that road. According to the custom, all the people had to shut up their high windows. Nobody was allowed to look down on tall man marched ahead asking the people to get down on their knees. But the good old man didn't kneel down. Instead of it, he scattered a bit of ashes over the withered cherry tree. Suddenly it burst into blossom. The landlord got out to see the wonder. The landlord was walking, and everyone should shut their windows, and they should kneel down to respect the man. But he didn't do. The old man didn't do. Instead, what did he do? He put or sprinkled or scattered the ash on the withered cherry tree. Suddenly, it burst into blossom. The almost dried tree burst into blossom. The landlord got out to see the wonder. Landlord came out to see the wonder. He thanked the man, offered him presents, and also invited him to the castle. He was very pleased with the old man. He invited him to the castle and presented many gifts also. When the greedy neighbor heard of it, he also took the magic ashes to the highway. He waited until the landlord's train came along, and instead of kneeling down like he climbed a withered cherry tree. When the landlord was directly under him, he threw a handful of ashes over him, but the tree showed no change. The dust rather blew into the nose and eyes of his lordship. The man who was escorting the Lord dragged the greedy man from the tree and threw him into the ditch. He also beat him soundly. The greedy man thus died in the mud. The kind owner of Moko lived happily to a green old age. So, those who are greedy, always they are greedy. No way to change themselves. They will not change. That's their habit. Whichever place, whichever food, whichever way they are asked to follow, they are not going to follow. They are not going to change themselves. They will be as it is, right? So, bad people are always punished. The greedy and cruel nature of their neighbors resulted in the death of the dog that you came to know. However, the master received support and solace in many different unexpected ways from the dog spirit. So, the old couple, the dog's master, they were always guided and helped by the spirit of the talk. The story explains that people are known by the deeds they perform, just like a tree which is known by its fruits and leaves. It shows that if people are kind to other people and animals, they tend to be happy. If they are greedy and cruel, they will be unhappy and sad. So if you want to be happy, you have to be very pure hearted, you have to be very good at your work, at your thinking, at your wish also. Unnecessarily wish will not work, right? The story also has hints of magical realism along with themes of kindness, mythology, karma, animals, fantasy, kindness and society. Hidden message is that we have to be with all, but we have to follow certain rules. We have to possess some good qualities to perform in the world to get our result. Thank you so much. Hope you have understood. Any doubt? You can call me. Okay. Bye. Take care.